Imagine being a colonizer, feeling so great and so big, so powerful and so superior, walking around with a package that is the size of a toddler. Imagine how that must feel.
That's the nifty part. I don't have to imagine it. However, now imagine losing to him.
When God created the black man, he created the black man to have a big package so the white man could always know his tiny place.
Oh yeah, we have to make our spaces small because every time we make them big, a Carnival crew shows up.
Any whoosies, Aunt Jamadia, how's that generational Section 8 treating you? Pretty good? That's good.
Also, quick question. All the ones that fought back were killed, right? Your ancestors stayed in the big house, getting them cheeks clapped by Thomas Jefferson.
I love competitive racism. You got all them attributes, but no ladder to change a battery. Ain't that about a bitch?
Listen, to all my brothers and sisters from Melanated Misters, you know I love you. But Wakanda's most wanted over there is trying a bit too hard.
We got a name for that generational curse. It's called Get Fucked and Stay Fucked. Also, I am fully aware that I couldn't look any wider. I have a golf tournament today. Merchants of bio. Okay, bye. Whoop! Honey.
I'm convinced that any woman who has quote-unquote been hurt in a relationship, if they were to tell me start to finish what happened, I could tell them every red flag they missed.
There was no red flags in the beginning. No, they were there. You were just so emotionally bankrupt you couldn't buy a color TV.
All attention feels like good attention when you just want to be loved.
And listen, I'm glad your boyfriend found the love of his life, but I feel like you need to step out of the way so they can actually live happily ever after.
I'll be honest, I think the biggest one you guys miss is, he wants to spend all of his time with me. Is that right? Or maybe does he not want you spending time with anybody else?
Big question time. Does he want to hang out with your friends and family with you? Or does he want to hang out with just you alone? Go find celibacy. Okay, bye. Whoop! Oh my God, they come in 9/11. Is God out here just dropping new skins? What loot box did you come from? The Ramadan one?
I guess the towers aren't the only thing that are down. Golly, learn something new every day. I've never even seen one with a beard before.
Listen, I'm not entirely sure what that variant makes at night, but I'm pretty sure it involves naan and cheese. More than likely.
Could you imagine if he was one of the pilots? I feel like he would have landed the plane perfectly at the right airport 10 minutes early.
Oh God, imagine that conversation after they land with his accomplices, you know? How did you fuck this up, Ahmed? Supposed to be on the side of a building. Cinnabon.
That's right, Boo Bear Kitty Fuck. Down syndrome and a Cinnabon could have saved so many lives on that fateful day. And how do I know that they like Cinnabon? Because we all like Cinnabon.
Also, if somebody could do me a favor, the song at the beginning of this video, does he not say black tard? Or is it just my fucked up hearing? Anyway, buddy, I'm sure you're a great fucking chromie. We're six of bio. Okay, bye.
TMI, but we're all friends here, right? My husband
Sure.
asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool. Sometimes he wants to stop at the casinos. Sometimes he just wants to drive around. And I believe him. I believe he says where he's going, but he stays out late and it's every single night. I don't feel like he did this when we were dating. And I get it, okay? I'm bored at night too. I'm exhausted. We got 2 little kids. I get it.
Honey.
But I hate that he does that, and he says that he is not going to change that. So I need to know, am I being unreasonable?
No. You're being restarted.
And listen, I truly believe that he wanted a wife and kids, but he didn't want to be a father or a husband.
And the fact you had to come on the internet and ask that question is the closest thing to Stockholm Syndrome I've seen since I was an altar boy. And I promise you, I'm not trying to be mean, but that guy sucks. Get your shit together, girly. And to that guy, get fucked, chode. And that's straight from the Great Fathers Club. Merchants and bio. Okay, bye. Whoop!
Can we just collectively, as women, give up on letting men lead?
Letting? Sorry, continue.
Leave them to their wars and their cruelty and decide to join together as sisters.
Interesting. Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. I'll allow it.
All right, how long do you guys think this is going to go before it fizzles out? Got to get it in the calendar here. Because, you guys stay friends about as long as turtles fuck, which, in the grand scheme of fucking's pretty long. It's actually really, really long, but still shorter than you think.
All right, boys. When this goes down, play dates, my house. I'll make the steaks. If you want to bring some sides, make sure your little bastard has a Capri Sun and a helmet.
Oh, the Capri Sun, because I don't give a shit if your kid's hydrated. And the helmet's because I'm making a 1,000-foot slip and slide. Need a little protection.
And listen, it might sound dangerous, but either they have the time of their lives or we lose one or two of them and a couple of you guys get your social life back.
Anywho's, girlie, good luck. Make sure you get your girlies for Congress hats, though, beforehand. All right? Merchants and bye. Okay, bye. Whoop.
Boom, 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 yeah.
I'll start this off by saying, no, you're not unattractive. However, to answer your question,
N is for the way it's a no from me.
O is for your optimism, Missy.
P is for the peener on the man who lied to see her.
E is you're not that extraordinary.
Nice. Get it? I spelt nope.
Again, pretty girl. But we got to stop throwing out the word 10, like Ben's the main character, and 20's the max limit.
Well, everybody's a 10 to somebody. Okay, well then why are you single?
And all jokes aside, I can kind of get behind that thought process. But at the same time, we're not talking about the personality hot scale. Or we're talking about strictly shallow.
Listen, girlie, you might be a Utah 10. I don't know. I'm only allowed to have one wife. I don't live out there.
Before anybody gets angry, she was out here fishing. I was just in the water hungry. Fuck you.
She gets views, I get views. It's great for content. We're take some bio, by the way. Okay, bye.
Whoop.
Why do you always push away the nice guys and go for the douchebag?
I'm going to be gently honest here because my intention is not to hurt anyone's feelings.
Mine is.
Hey, my brother in necrosis. You could be as nice as a Teletubby. Women still aren't big fans of open wounds, I have found.
Looks like a kid named Zero was above you last night. Just digging up them holes, digging. Digging up them holes, yeah.
I mean, good golly, my caloric king. One right on your face and their lady curtains are gonna look like they belong in Dracula's castle. Just all black and tattered.
I'm a nice guy. It's like, okay, are you a showered one? Because I'm the douchebag you speak of, and I'll be damned if I'm going to be talked down to by a man with an unwashed ass.
And hear me out, I can fully agree that ladies make dumbass decisions, especially when it comes to relationships, 100%. However, staying away from Jolly Gangrene over there is not one of them.
I am more than my disease. Yeah, you're also a 7XL.
Honestly, go find some Purell and then go find somebody to finger. All right, good luck. Merchants bio. Okay, bye. Whoop.
How you doing? Just watch.
Trans kids know that they're trans between the ages of 3 and 7. My daughter knew around 2.5.
He's right, you know. I think my mother noticed it in me when I was about 2 years old, and I'd cover my eyes with my hands and think I was translucent.
At the age of 8, I was a rowdy young boy. Busted my head open left and right. Just could never settle down. And that was the day my mom realized that I was transaction.
At the impressionable age of 9, I learned about photosynthesis and thought, man, how cool would it be to be a fern? That was the day I realized I was transplant.
At 11, I had to find out the hard way that my grandfather was also trans. He died. Turned into transcript.
At 14, I was cast in a play, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, you were trans act. Nay, nay. I was just a fucking fairy. Grew out of that pretty quick, though.
At 16, I couldn't be on time to anything. I was trans late.
And as I grew into my adulthood, I was transforming. And year after year after year, kept getting better until I became a trans parent.
And you have to keep in mind, this all started at 2 years old. When even 2-year-old me knew that guy was a fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up, you loser. Get fucked, cunt. Merchants about. Okay, bye. Whoop.
To all the gentlemen out there, do you really need to consult with your wife before you buy a car? And I'm not saying it in any kind of way. Like, I'm not questioning the dynamic of your relationship, but do you really need to consult with her? Because me personally, I show up with a car, and that's that.
My brother in Christ, we already knew you were a piece of shit based off you being a car salesman. You didn't have to make a video about it.
Based off that sales pitch, I know I make more money than you. So you see, when I go and buy a vehicle, they cost more than tens of dollars, and I buy them outright. So yeah, before all that money leaves my bank account, I tend to have a conversation with my wife.
I see what my heart set on buying a new truck. I'm probably going to end up getting the new truck. I'm not calling my wife for permission. I'm calling my wife because I make bad decisions.
Is this an impulse buy, or did you actually do your research? I did my research, I promise.
You see, I make money, and then she makes sure I don't run out of it. It's a great setup.
But then somebody using a 70s sale pitch before lemon laws were a thing, I can't imagine you have a respect for money or women.
I don't know how else to explain this, but you are the living embodiment of going over the mileage on a lease.
So, you know, good luck with all that, big pimpin'. Get fucked, cunt. Merchants a bio. Okay, bye. Whoop!
Hey, what's up? My brother and I could use some mutual aid. We need about $30 to get through the day, if you can spare anything. What's the money for? That's not really any of your business.
Yes, it is. And listen, I understand you're a self-diagnosed product of coddling, but yeah, I get to know where my money's going.
And if you were to ask me, hey, can I get $30 so I can eat today? Absolutely. Unless you're Asian. You're too smart to be broke. Get your life together.
I'm allowed to research my money spending. If you say you need $30 to go to meth, I'm gonna say no.
Well, people could lie. It's like, yeah, I could also research all the nice restaurants and get a bad meal at the best one.
When people ask for help, you don't get to interrogate them. Full stop.
Mario Rabbids, that's where I know you from. Sorry, you beg for money on the internet and then have the concacity to say this.
People don't get on the internet to ask for help because it's easy.
You see, you don't understand. It's hard because people call me out of my bullshit.
It's quite literally reason number one as to why people panhandle on the internet is because it's easy.
If you don't take people at face value when they say they have need, that's on you. They don't have to do anything else but have need. We all have need.
Oh, there you go, honey bunches of cunts you got there. Yeah, that's why we rank it. People who need stuff more than you, I'm gonna give my money to before you.
Anyways, good luck searching for galaxies. But from me to you, get fucked, stay fucked. Merch in bio. Whoop!
More black on black violence, but like the good kind this time.
So that woman's baby daddy comes over to the house with his new girlfriend. New girlfriend, I think, wants to put up her dukes or some shit. I don't know.
Well, the baby daddy kicks down the door, which makes the homeowner retreat with her children into a room and lock the door.
You can then hear the girlfriend screaming, oh, look at her running and going and locking herself in the door. That lock was for you, honey buns.
See, she was running into her bedroom to go grab her school supplies so she could treat you like a kindergartner.
Now that she has her special mouse tool, she turns her light off like a fucking assassin. Here's the whole clip.
You're locking the door. Hey, bitch, your head. And my keys up here. Fuck you in. And my keys up here. Bitch.
Get fucked, stay fucked, bitch.
That was hot. Protect them babies, girlie. And the best part about this, the cops show up, she doesn't even get handcuffs put on her. Straight. Oh, all right. Well, that was self-defense. You guys are fucking idiots. They both got charged.
All that screaming just for you to get real quiet and start whimpering. I really think that's what brings it all together, you know? Get fucked and stay fucked, bitch. Merchix bio. Okay, bye. Whoop! What's going on, Princess Glitter Sparkles? Undiagnosed autism? Why does everyone think they have autism these days?
Because I'm autistic.
Because I'm lazy.
And I self-diagnosed it.
Decided.
Even though I'm not a doctor.
We already knew that.
With a lot of research.
Googled.
And hearing other autistic people's experiences.
I wanted the same attention they were getting.
And listen, I understand it could be really hard to get a diagnosis when you don't have the thing, but even if you did have the thing, it's about as mild as mayonnaise.
Your existence is a slap in the face to everybody who legitimately has to deal with it. Now, go find cannabis and chill the fuck out. Merchants and bio. Okay, bye.
Whoop!
I'm gonna be blunt today. I need white autistic people to check their privilege.
I swear, if we were still tribes, the disabled community would be one of the cannibalistic ones.
I mean, just watching everybody trying to be at the top of the victim pyramid is crazy work, seeing as the foundation of that pyramid is based off actual nonverbal motherfuckers. How the fuck are they at the bottom so you can feel entitled? That's wild work.
You gotta wonder who is at the top of that pyramid these days. You know, if I was at a Build-A-Bitch workshop, how would I get to where, like, I could be the king of Reddit?
All right, let's see. Definitely would have to be a lady, right? Black, for sure. Gay. Can't be pretty, though. Because they'll say some shit like you're too femme-presenting and you have pretty privilege or something.
Oh, you also got to be fat, for sure, morbidly, and doing literally nothing about it and using an excuse like, I get overstimulated when I move or some shit.
Probably would have to be diagnosed with some kind of autism, though, because like only 2% of the world has it and the other 98% pretends like they do, you know?
Remember, they say self-diagnosis is valid until they have an actual diagnosis, then they kind of sit up on that high horse, don't they?
All right, I think that'll about do it. You don't understand. Yeah, probably not. I had parents that loved me. I got 4 of them bitches. You couldn't even keep one to stay around. That's gotta hurt. Get fucked, cunts. Merchants of bio. Okay, bye. Whoop!
Europeans won't survive Mars, but others will.
Yeah, this should be fun, but also, adding all that makeup and it being a net negative is crazy work, but let's see what you have to say.
Europeans are already allergic to the sun, earth, spices.
All right, me and you are the same color. You just have natural eye protection.
So the sun may burn my skin, but at least I get out in it. Also, nice tattoo. Fighting everything but a craving, it would seem.
The shade, the sand, the sound of non-English phonetics.
We had the sun, now we have shade? The only shade I'm allergic to is when it's done behind my back. Say it to my face so I can serve cunt.
Also, sand, we love beaches. And as we know, if the sand gets a bit too loud, we just throw missiles at it, turn it into glass.
So when it comes to people sounding different, I don't know what you're talking about. You keep talking like that, cuh. I'm gonna round the block and slide on your ass with the switch. Ra-ta-ta-ta!
Also, it is kind of fun to watch you try to be the center of a victimhood that you know nothing about. You were adopted by two white wealthy people. Shut up.
You don't know my struggles. What, that they made you eat biscuits and gravy over kimchi? That seems like a net positive.
Everybody's out here struggling with insulin production, and you're saying other people can't do shit? I'm gonna need you to calm down and go find counseling. Merchants of bio. Okay, bye. Whoop.
Oh. What you looking at there, big guy? Oh, fuck.
Another variant? And don't be mad at me, my algorithm's trying to get me to catch them all.
Last week we had one in a 9/11 variant, and then this week we have the ones who planned it? What is happening?
No wonder the ceasefire lasted for like 10 minutes. You gave him a walkie-talkie. He's firing them at night, I just know he is.
That little bastard tried to add 1% to my loan at the very end of the deal. Always trying to add 1 to everything. Fuck off.
Shabbat chromosome and all that. But I deadass thought, like white folks were down with the syndrome, just like black folks have sickle cell, Asians have incel, Middle Easterners have terrorist cells.
And then it dawned on me, it's like, what DLC have I not gotten yet? I don't think I've ever seen one that's either good at tech or scamming my grandma.
Listen, I'm going for Chromie, so if anybody has proof of one that really likes curry, please send it to me. Also, these hats are available for the next 2 weeks for pre-order. Good luck on getting one. Merchants and bio. Okay, bye. Whoop!